this because I was a local reporter once, and I didn't do a particularly good job. Right? You reported what they told you to report, not told you to report, but what the assignment was. Right? The idea, if I were a local news reporter today, I would telegraph that I'm in the damn room and I'm watching you. It's exactly where trust in media gets lost, right? Because your local council, your local newspaper, and your local elections are the things that actually should be closest to you. Right? It's the resource allocated to local news that's the problem. So if you look at Santos's election, all of the information about him was known. It was in a dossier. But when you now give it to a local news organization, which, as you know, are staffed almost non-existently, right? There's just literally no staff. It's a machine that takes often agency work and puts it in a local newspaper. The localness of a local newspaper or a local TV station or a local radio station has been ruined. And so they had the information, and it probably would have taken a reporter 3 days of not doing 3 hits a day, 3 stories a day, to be able to do the story. But someone in the news organization, I'm making these facts up, so don't hold me to it, but I know that this is what happened, is that they couldn't afford to take somebody off of the routine of what they were doing to actually cover the details of the story. But what are local news reporters for, if not for checking the veracity of what a candidate says, going to not just city council meetings and not just school board meetings, but the committee meetings where things get done. We are in a world where not only do reporters not go to these things, not only do a lot of state legislatures not have reporters covering the stories, but in much of the South, in the US, state legislatures that have supermajorities, the candidates don't run against anybody. I was saying this to somebody earlier in the room. They're acclaimed. The percentage of people acclaimed in America in 2024 will blow your mind. We're in a democracy. People fought for the right to vote in this country. They died for the right to vote, and people don't vote. How do we have places where people don't run? How do we have municipal elections where the turnout is 15%, 16%? Philadelphia, I think, had 19% recently. So it's on all of us. It's on journalists, but it's on all of us to have some sense of our civic responsibility.